love the way we sound, the way we review, so turn up your sound, cause here comes the most badass talent to review.
Essential Game Review.
Cause that's what we do when we start. We review games whether they're good or not. From the graphics to gameplay, beginning with a plot. Nothing will stop us from reaching the top. 500 subs in less than 3 days. These motherfucking idiots thinking it's just a phase. We suffer through damnation and even haze, but we come through cause we here to stay.
Alright, today we're going to be reviewing Infernal Hell's Vengeance for the 360. Now, this is a game that actually came back out about 3 or 4 years ago on the PC and is just now coming out on the 360, just kind of basic a port. It involves the story of Ryan Lennox, who's basically a fallen angel that's recruited by Hell to fight Heaven's own secret agency known as the Etherlight. And it involves this device that they're building, and that's basically what the plot of the game focuses around.
Yeah, well, for the most part, I mean, I enjoyed the premise of the game. I like the idea that you basically get kicked out of hell. I mean, kicked out of heaven and joining hell, and it's something different. My main complaints is I feel some of the voice acting was really weak. I'm not going to mention who because that would be like spoiling. But throughout the game, you'll meet some people you know got paid like $5, and you'll meet some people that got paid like $50 an hour. And there's a big difference in quality of voices, but besides that, overall, the story is at least somewhat engaging and fun to go through.
And will keep you pretty much probably trying to finish the game.
Well, I like the design of most of the characters, especially Ryan's. Looks somewhat like a normal guy that you would think would join Hell anyway. The rest of it just didn't really live up to it. I felt some of the animations were really stiff. The faces just not good, and the effects, some of them were pretty bad, especially the fire. When you have a game about Hell, you really got to work on fire. Here, the fire looked like it was cardboard, and that's really my main complaints on the graphics.
Yeah, and I agree, and I guess that shows its age, being that it is an older game and basically ported. I did really like the environments, though, and I also really liked the beginning level where it was kind of like in the snow. It kind of gave me a Resident Evil 4 vibe, in a way. So I did like the environments in the game, but yeah, the character faces just look bad. I mean, the way they voice match to their voice and everything, it just combined with that bad voice acting, it just yeah, look ugly.
Yeah, like shit. This is a third-person shooter, so what you're watching is what you get. This isn't Resident Evil 4 though, or any game like that. It is it feels clunky in my opinion. The shooting is basically just shoot. That's the main gameplay. It doesn't work particularly well. I feel like the aiming is off, kind of like Turning Point in a way, and I guess that's due to the stiff animation. I also feel when you're aiming, it just goes out of control at times. But what I did kind of like is when you kill a guy, you can pick up his soul and like drain it, and you'll get health back from that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, to pick up bullets, you have to do the same thing. So you'll have full health, yet you'll have like no ammo, and yet you still have to go through that damn animation of him sucking up the enemy and stealing their health to steal their bullets. This is a big mechanic no-no. You should be able to just run over a person and just fucking get the bullets. Not have to suck their soul to get bullets. It just doesn't make any sense. And it leads to very many frustrating parts where you jump out and then you're trying to get bullets and you get killed in the process. Also, there's the powers in the game, and it could have been really neat. Probably the most useful one is the one where you can kind of supercharge your bullets, and it's kind of like you're shooting flame with your bullets. But still, aside from that, there's one where you can like teleport for puzzles. You like teleport and you can turn around quickly and like access a control panel, and then it'll warp you back real quick. But it's kind of clunky because wherever you warp to, it warps you facing away from what you're looking at.
Also,
that's annoying as hell.
Yeah, also can I just mention that it's not really teleporting, it's more like making a double of yourself, because you're not going there forever, you're just kind of putting yourself there for a second, and then you teleport back. That's kind of retarded if I have to say.
Yeah, it is. And then meanwhile, there's also one where you can like take an item and you can teleport it, and you get kind of like this visual look of of like if you pick up a box, you can get like a ore of the box, and then if wherever you put that ore, that you instantly warp it. And they used that for a few parts. You had to climb over things, but all in all, the powers just weren't used that often or for anything good, and they're just not that great. Also, in the gameplay, there's just very typical things like there might be a ladder or something up above. You just have to shoot a lock to bring it down. It's just there can be times in the gameplay where you get stuck not knowing where to go because of the game doesn't really give you much direction, and some areas look really similar or the same, so you get confused. But I mean, the gameplay is okay, and this again, the environments are pretty cool, and seeing how the story progresses was really what's going to keep you playing this game. Alright, so the overall enjoyment of the game is, as much as we were complaining about it, I can't say I didn't have some fun with Infernal. I mean, I did beat it. I got all the way through the end. I was compelled to finish it. But it gave me lots of frustration. There's lots of things that could have been done better. And it was a really cool premise that, again, it's almost like Turning Point or Legendary. They're really kind of cool ideas, and if they had a great development team or a team that got more time and more money, they could be something special. But unfortunately, you plod through something that's basically average at best, and that's what you get for it. It's just an average game with some a lot of problems, and it could have been a lot more enjoyable. And basically, the main plot and the story is what drove me to finish it.
I agree. Basically, it just, like Slasher said, it needed a bigger production value. The main story had a good idea. It went with it. The story still isn't bad, but the amount of bugs, the okay gameplay, the weak graphics, you can tell this team just needs more money, basically. And hopefully, in the next game, if they somehow make another game and they're not shut down, we'll get a bigger team to do the voice acting, a better team to do the gameplay, and maybe we can jump without dying 2 feet. So we'll hope for the next.
And I gotta say, if anybody's ever listening to this that's a video game maker or an idea person or whatever, do not end your game where something blows up and the character walks away. Like, I cannot stress how many games that have shitty endings. And this is just another one added onto that belt. Shitty endings. It's just like, yay, it blew up. Yay, let's get out of here. Yay, credits. No, that is not cool. Not cool.
Shitty ending.
I want some character resolution, and I want to see happiness or sadness, whatever way you're going for ending.
I want to cry.
Yeah, I want to cry, or I want to laugh, or I want to be like, that was awesome ending. But instead, you get a lot of shitty endings. Personal rant, but still applies to Infernal.
Yeah,
damn it.
I agree. No sad ending.
Yeah.
I want to cry, fucking damn it.
It's sad because I got flames coming out of my butthole.
You drop like 2 feet and you die. It's like this guy is retarded.
That's part of the problem. When he signed that contract to join Hell's Army, it says in small print, if you fall 2 feet, though, you die. But he signed it, so